I do have a mic. So yes. Just sometimes I don't always notice people are in here. But yeah, I'll be getting started soon. I don't know if you've ever heard of this game. But it's an MMO. You can consider it an RPG if you want to. But so far as I see, there's only one character you play, but it is an MMO Metroid style levels. Very fun. It's not a beat 'em up style game, but it has quick, fast, and flashy and really cool beat 'em up combat. His special powers are derived from African lore, so that right there makes his whole moveset really special. His wall jumps and shit like that. That. Other than that and the Moon and Fire Mask, those are the hottest things in this game right there. In terms of his move set right there, because it's a single button that you switch between the Moon and the Fire Mask, and each one has a power set. That's as far as I've gotten. I don't know if there's any other any other masks, but you acquire various powers, and it has a pretty extensive skill tree. Something I didn't expect. So it's a game where you get to actually customize the skill set and what you want to do and how you want to play him, which I found very interesting. What I also found interesting is that this game, was being in development by a team of 10 people, and the person whose baby this was, whose idea this was, who started the whole design and build of this game, ended up dying due to a illness and condition. So they made a promise to themselves, the team of developers. It says this when you look it up on Game Pass. That's why I found that they made it a mission to finish this game and put it out for this person, because they were so passionate that this game would be, they were so passionate about this game and how great they felt it would be. And so far, it is a good game. It's very colorful. It looks great. The graphics is great. It plays great. The moves are very responsive. I like the characters. I like the ads. It's got some puzzles. It's got puzzles in here, which is nice. Puzzles are challenging, but not too challenging so far. There's another guy I've seen playing this who's a lot farther than me. I noticed that some of the bosses are kind of big. And so, yeah. On our YouTube, Maximus Prime Gaming, there's a video of this. If you were curious what the gameplay actually looks like, in case you don't stay all the way today, you want to know how the beginning goes and that skill tree and stuff. It seemed like people were fairly interested in it. I did it like once a week ago. 24 people stopped by to look at it. So I've been doing Tower Born, which is another new game. So I'm trying this one out too. I'm just smoking right now. Give me 10 minutes. I'll mute it so I don't cough in your ear. I don't want to be rude. Yeah, but the game's cool. I didn't know what to expect at first, because the art style is it's different than any other game I've seen. The color palette is different than any other game. It's they really lean in to an African American blend of color and certain African American nuances in culture. Not a lot, but you'll get what I'm saying. You'll get what I'm saying. If you play the game, you'll see what I mean. It's not just solely a game that's only speaking to. It's a game that anybody would love, but in terms of what the telling is about, it's beautiful. It's really cool. It's about this kid, that's ZAU, the kid right there. Now, his father was, he was the leader and the priest of their village, and he practiced the local ways and he practiced. He was a shaman. There you go. Couldn't think of the word. He was the village shaman, the leader, a great shaman, a prodigy shaman. And so is his son. And his father died, and in this story, and in this universe, there is a way to bring back those who have passed on through their shamanism. But it involves a quest, and there's things that are needed, and things that happen. The mom is still alive, but the dad isn't. You get a really, really good conversation it opens up with the relationship and the conversation between the mother and the son in the beginning, talking about, him missing that his father is gone, and now he's starting to really come into his own within shamanism, and his dad isn't here to see talent that he has, and he really just, he's young, and he's young, and the character is passionate, and he's just like, I want my father back. He feels like it's a piece of him missing, you know what I'm saying? So it's a really cool scene that you open with, and the mom is real loving and understanding, but at the same time, she's trying to use her wisdom to try to, gently push her son through the grief, to embrace it and kind of let go of what isn't the same anymore, and embrace what's, kind of this whole conversation they have. And then there's this other elder shaman who follows him throughout the journey, who didn't think he was ready, who thought he was just a young man with a gun in his hand, and a young man with a gun in his hand, a bad temper, and a lot of alcohol. You know what I'm saying? Young man on a mission to somebody to kill. But in this case, it's the young man on a mission and it's a dangerous mission because it don't come without risk. If he fails to attain any of the things he needs to attain, if he fails any of the mission or objects he needs to do, then he could lose his very own life as well. And he has to fight all these creatures and things that he's going through to get these sacred things that he needs to assemble. So it's I haven't gotten into it to a week for a reason, because Towerborn been having my attention. This is a great fun game. But when I get back into this game, I wanted to be finished with where I am in Towerborn, so that when I go back to Towerborn, I'm farming for little things like that until we get, the next little additions to our map. So I wanted a fair space. I wanted a fair space. The first week was trying out, I like looking for games off the beaten path, games that's really cool, but maybe different games that maybe, you look at, you see, and you be like, maybe nah, this game only $9. This game is only $9, and I'm telling you, if it was 40, I'd pay it. If it was 50, I would pay it. I'd pay 60 for this game. Really good game so far. It's done very well. I like what they were trying to do. And it's an incredibly successful way that they did it. It's just such a shame that the originator of this game died before it could be completely finished. If they were going to do a game that catered to African Americans or just to African to Africans and African Americans in the United States. And they wanted to do a game that was kind of based off of some of African culture, which is not all pagan and shamanism. It is also Christianity too. You gotta include all of it. You gotta include all of it. It all was there. Okay? But if you was gonna do a story, a video game about that, and make it cool, make it fit into the new philosophy of gaming, whereas, Ohio's doing well, you got skill trees, you got a dynamic combat system that you can customize, that you can grow as you play the game. You got puzzles, you got hidden seekers. You got a dynamic story and areas and secrets and things you can explore that's separate from them. All that shit. It's done very well. It's done very well. We're about to get to it though. The music is amazing. You hear this soundtrack? It's amazing. The score. Not that score. I don't know if you can tell, but this is an actual orchestra. You can hear the string plucks. Too. It's not just a pushover. This thing's kicking my ass. Now that I remember what the buttons do. So I had to do it. Okay.
Kalunga. These great spirits. Why did they deny you?
They all have their reasons.
So they said no to you and you just left them?
Denial is a path that winds without end. Yet the path to its destination, it cannot bend.
I do not understand.
In time, you will.
Okay, so we can't do that. The little girl we've been chasing. Oh shit, the little girl we about to save. Damn it, I almost had it.
Are you okay?
Me? Never better. But the way you took that Rojo out was amazing! So brave! That spirit went rah! And you went back, bing, boom! With the masks and dancing and jumping!
Well, you are safe now, so no need to be scared of it anymore. Or me.
You? Who is scared of you? Oh, because I ran. I thought we were playing a game.
A game? We leapt over pits of spikes, sweated over stone blocks, encountered boat breakers for a game?
Well, I am ZAU, shaman of Amandla, and I wish to apologize to you for running recklessly over the bridge. I was careless.
Oh, thank you. Thinking of it, that was a bit scary. My name is Liana.
Liana, I seek the great spirit of the sky.
You mean Impundulu?
Yes. Do you know her?
Yes. We would always play and laugh together. But then, things started changing. A storm grew and grew, and Impundulu was not the same anymore. No laughing, no playing. She went to the skies. The storms never stopped. Then everyone was gone. I stayed for Impundulu to make sure she was okay. But when I call her, she does not answer.
That was who you were calling to on the bridge.
Yes, I call and call and call, and never an answer. She only stays within the skies. If we can just play again, me and her, then it will be okay.
Liana, we need to stop these storms. For us to do so, we must get closer to the skies. Do you know how we can do that?
Closer? I do, but the storms are... Now that is scary. The only way to reach the skies is through the waterworks, the highest point of Ikakaramba. But it has been locked since the village was abandoned. And the keys are deep within the mines, so I do not know.
Hey, Liana, I know you are brave. I can see it. How about we go together? First to the mines.
Really? You will really help us, ZAU?
I will do my best.
Yes! Thank you! Maybe then Impundulu can play with me again. Thank you! I will see you by the entrance to the mines. Yes!
So every time you encounter a boss, they show up in here and you get a thing about them. Each level, or locations, abilities. These are audios. We call them echoes. Files that give you clues about the game. I assume there are other secrets and things. Tutorials. Mask of the Sun. Dance of the Shaman. Always right here. The different characters in the story. This is his mom. This is the main character. This is the elder shaman. The villagers helping him. He used to be, I can't remember. I forget. I haven't met. I forget who this lady is. I forget who these little things are. But you can go here. Oh, whoops. So that So then this is... Oh yeah, Zubri, right. I forgot about Zubri. There's another audio, right?
His movements still, his eyes focused. That was how Baba would tell it when he and ZAU would fish on a great lake in the middle of the world. The winged
Baba means
creatures
Baba.
lurked in the sky,
Dad.
suspended in the air, their piercing gaze fixed upon the prize. Wide were the hands of Baba to show the quality of the catch, bigger and bigger still with each telling of the tale.
That's
A catch of great fortune, but the Congomato must be paid. Baba was so clear on that, for to not gift the Congomato was to suffer the rough, to suffer the long swim back to the shore, or worse still. The waters are their domain. That is what he would proclaim, as the young boy sat and absorbed the majesty of his father, the great feeder of beasts.
No. So. Apparently there's 4 acts. You can fast travel around the map. This is the map so far. It reveals itself as you go through. He's that skill tree I'm talking about. So now you got one start for the sun, one start for the moon. Appears to be more unlocking than less customization. I don't know. Can't buy any. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. Trinkets are extra skills he picks up. I'll be back. we've seen the codex. I've forgotten again. Customize your button so it won't say that when you download it. Just a Christmas thing as well, nothing to remember yet. Okay, cool.
Remember, ZAU, Impundulu must be passed to the realm of the dead.
Then you should have taken her when you had the chance.
Excuse me?
Never mind.
Is there something on your mind, ZAU?
Leona is waiting for us.
We'll find those periodically, or you're supposed to find them.
Delicate yet determined she seemed, like the wading rivers that bestow the green and the bounty to us all.
Show y'all the extent of the jumping ability it gave this kid in this thing. Like, fucking awesome.
Okay.
Here's the little girl.
Well, here we are. Present to you the great minds of Ika Karamba. where the water runs ever free.
Yeah, the great mountains of
Well,
Akaramba.
it used to.
Then let us make it run free again. Where are the keys,
Shorts
Liana?
are eaten.
There are two. I
And
was
people do
playing
not
with my
have cows.
friend Tabia, and we hid the
doesn't.
keys all the way down at the bottom of the mine.
Why did you do that?
Tabia thought it would be funny. Mzee Jabari, the mine keeper, was always playing jokes. So, we wanted to get him back.
What did he think? I'm sure he found it funny.
The
did
storm
not.
had hit the village. So,
You never found
Sorry,
out.
Liana.
there is a lift further into the mine. Take that, and it will bring you down to where the keys are.
Wait here then. I will not be long. Kalunga. Earlier, when I said you should have taken Mbundulu when you had the chance, so much has happened. And I wonder whether things could have been prevented.
Rare is it to change what has happened, but we can always choose how we move forward from it.
Oh, yeah, it is.
The actions we are taking now will restore balance. That is what we must do, and we do so together.
do such a good job of making it immersive. And he automatically wall grabs. You don't have to hold. He just does it and slides down. It's very, it's nice. It's a nice feature to not have to make him wall grab. And it's infinite. There's a cooldown on his jumps. Bro got hops forever. No fall damage. Now this is the aiming thing. This is so you can aim. You don't move. It's one single button. You can change this to toggle or hold. You can change this to toggle or hold. I like toggle, obviously. Because in heat of battle, I'll forget. Now when you find these, usually there are things here. But I guess you can swap those letters. Down, woman. Down, motherfucker. Bro. Yes. You can freeze waterfalls when they need to climb up them. Okay, I didn't know that I was gonna do that. But I could easily made that jump. But they do have, I forget they have falling platforms in this bitch too. And they have falling platforms that like go up into the air and shit. Son of a bitch. And dying is kinda like Doom. You jump off something, die, it's no big deal, it doesn't count against your life. Just start over. Oh, I'm going backwards because I don't know what to do. Am I? Oh man. Yeah, I did come down. Okay, let me make sure I be fucking. Any other waterfall I didn't expect to see, so it threw me off. See? That was the sound of the water going back to me. Oh, look, that bitch is gonna fall into the rock. If you're a fan of Supernatural, you're wrong. Oh. Down first.
first key. One more to go.
Do exploration, search, find, get lost. Bust my shit. I forgot. Didn't better do that before I jump down. Oh, let me go to the edge. There we go. That was kind of difficult getting back up that line. Not the way I wanted to go.
Just one key remaining. It must be on the other side of the mine. Liana will be all right. She will understand what needs to be done. Mpundulu must be at peace. Liana does not understand this. How can she? She is a child.
Do you say this to convince her or yourself?
crazy. That's that skill not coming to an environment. Cause extra damage.
All of them. Let us return to the top.
thinks that playing with Impundulu is going to solve this. Denial can cloud one's perception.
I have both the keys, Liana.
Woo! Go and open up the water, ZAU!
Yep.
You did it, ZAU! The waters are free! I will race you up there! I cannot wait to see Impundulu!
Do I send you to this phone? I'm not sure. I did a lot of walk around again. I don't think this was the one. either. I don't know how. Don't put it on. Oh, leave it on fire. His thing doesn't automatically shoot, and that's sad. I need to have it on hold.
It looks like there is no return now. Then a sealed gate, similar in purpose, but different from the others. Shamanistic by design.
There must be a means of opening it nearby.
Got it. Oh.
Liana, wait here for a bit. I will work out what to do.
Oh, I got squished. Once again.
Aditya Akida. Fascinating. Akida was no shaman. Her greatest feat was that of a loving sister. Armed with a spear imbued with the very essence of a star, her younger brother, who was a shaman, was struggling to defeat the dreaded swamp serpent, the Ninkinanka. She could not witness the demise of her brother, and so Akida seized the spear and launched it at the serpent. But the spear's power was only for the trained and proficient. Her action saved her brother, but at a grave cost to herself. Alas, all know of Akida's spear, a reminder of the sacrifice elders must make for the young.
Come, let us put it to good use.
just like my man. Oh yeah.
Harness the energy, ZAU. Launch Akida's spear.
Okay, so you can. Oh, look at that bullseye, baby.
You have become solemn since the great lift to Ikakaramba.
It is a lot. The village, the storms, Liana. I know what needs to be done. It must be done for Baba. But it does not make it easy.
Your duties as a shaman will never be easy. That is your path, your sacrifice.
Body, the mind, the spirit. All three walked as one on the long and winding path of the shaman.
Why do I keep jumping? Because I keep hitting the wrong button. Okay, so that I can get up here. And that's it. Right when I got here. It's really hard to tell. And there's a delay. Shortcut to get back out. Okay. I gotta beat some dudes up. I need help. Forgot about those.
Like a legend?
Yes!
Am I supposed to be comfortable?
You found this statue?
Like a legend?
Yes! No.
That was okay. Yep.
Nice job, ZAU! I'll be right up there before you can say Samaki wa Kupaka.
Nagi Waku Kaka. You're slow.
We must be getting close to the top. The air is thinning, cooling.
You're not even here. Uh-oh. Okay, there's wrong with it. That's the wrong side to jump on. Oh, yeah, I guess. I should have just rolled it. You know, but I had to do it anyway.
Green came to the hills.
I'm going backwards, okay. I'll turn around. Oh, I gotta get over now. No, I don't. I can't do it. Supposed to be open, but it's not. Oh, yep, I can get it. I know how to do it. That's what I thought. Okay. Damn it.
Land torn from earth to sky. It is unnatural. ZAU, We are not far from Mpundulu's domain.
A great baobab tree of Kenzera. Shamans would often rest in the hollow.
You are a shaman now, ZAU.
The night, it was a quiet night. I was sitting there, but there we were. He told me stories. Some shamans say the next day was
And what is that?
normality.
Nice. And you get a full bar. Doesn't look like I'm supposed to go that way.
Mpundulu. An egg. She is the mother. Is that? No. Liana. But that would mean...
Therein lies the true nature of her love, her actions.
I see now. Mpundulu holds on to her responsibilities as the mother.
Her tragedy is holding on. Not letting go is the cause of all this pain. This is your task, ZAU. You must help Mpundulu and Liana accept the natural cycle of life, to embrace change.
ZAU, you made it! So, I call her, and then you stop the storms, yes?
Liana, you did not tell me Mpundulu was your mother.
I thought if I had told you, you would hate me for what she has done. I did not want you to hate me.
This is not your fault. But you must understand that Mpundulu holds on because she fears you taking on the responsibilities of the skies. The only way I can help her and you is to do my duty as a shaman, to allow her to pass on.
Let us just go and play some more, eh? Maybe if we keep playing, Mpundulu will see how much fun we are having and will join in.
I'm sorry, Liana. I cannot do that.
It is not fair. I do not like this.
Liana!
She will understand in time.
Let us get this over with.
So it begins. Our final ascent to Mpundulu. Are you prepared?
It must be done.
She got me. And that power bar is huge, bro. Let's go, though. Come back to her. I'll have to come back to her later. It's too hard. I gotta come back. It's a big bird. Give me the work. Give me the business.